I am so excited for you guys to check out our force battle that we have for the Rogue Squad Parents Night Out. This is going to be a game changer for your Parents Night Out. It's going to set it apart from anything else that you've done at your karate school. It's also going to set it apart from anything else that's done in your community. This is the only place the kids are going to be able to do this. So let me explain it a little bit to you guys so you guys can get an idea of exactly what the force battle is. So what's going to happen is you're going to start off by teaching your students some force moves, okay? So you guys don't know what the force is, please watch Star Wars, at least watch one of them before you do this Parents Night Out. But pretty much in Star Wars, the characters can use the force, and it's almost like similar to being a telepath, where they can like lift things with their mind, but instead of their mind, they're using the force, okay? And the force is sort of like an energy that they can control. Yes, I'm a nerd, I'm sorry, but this is what makes me really good at coming up with things for Parents Nights Out. So, we're going to teach them how to use the force in some different moves. So, one of the moves that we're going to teach them is called a force push. So, they're just going to bring their hands up, and they're going to step, and it's almost like they're pushing energy forward at the person to knock them back. So again, they just bring their hands up and push forward. Okay, and there's no proper technique for this, all right? It's about the kids having fun. If it looks similar, awesome, they're killing it. The second move they're gonna learn is a force shield, we call it. So what's gonna happen is they're gonna bring their hands up in fists, making an X in front of their face, and they're gonna step back like this to use their force shield to block an attack. Then they're also gonna learn the force lift. So the force lift is really simple. They're gonna bring their hands by their side, and they're gonna lift up, almost like they're lifting a person up in the air using the force. And then the next one is the force throw. So for the force throw, they're gonna grab that person that's in the air, and they're gonna throw that bad guy to the ground. Then the last one, which is the most powerful force move, is the force quake. So for the force quake, they're gonna get the right hand up, or it actually doesn't matter. They're just gonna pick one hand up behind them, they're gonna drop to the knee, push the energy into the ground to create this crazy earthquake that makes every bad guy just wipes them out instantly. So one more time going through those, they're gonna learn the force push, the force shield, force lift, force throw, and then the force quake. They can also jump and then go down with it. Whatever you want to do to just get them to have fun and make it a really cool experience for them. So the way it works is your instructor that's running the Parents Night Out is going to teach the kids all 5 of these moves before they start doing it along with the force battle music. Now, the force battle music is what really makes this special. We actually had 2 amazing German composers come up with orchestral music that is very similar to what you hear in Star Wars, because we can't just take the Star Wars music and use that and then give it to you guys to download for free, because that would not be legal. So we've actually worked out licensing to make sure that we can give you guys this music to download for free and still be following all the rules and everything. So the cool thing about this is, besides having this awesome music, we also hire this crazy good voice actor that sounds just like Yoda. So basically how it's going to work is Yoda is going to be taking your students and sort of testing them on their force abilities. And he'll be telling them the different the moves, just like you cued them through practicing. So you'll hear them say force push, then all the kids will do their force push, and so on for each move. Now, since your students, they're just starting off in the force, the first couple times that they do the moves with the music, it's not going to be that epic, because you're not going to hear sound effects or anything. But the really cool thing about this drill and doing it with the music is as they do it, they become stronger with the force, until at one point they start doing the moves and they hear these big sound effects to go with each move that really makes it sort of cool sounding. It's a really cool surprise for the students as they're about halfway through the music. Now, the other really cool thing that is gonna really send it over the top and make your students have a blast is, as Yoda's training them in the force and they're getting strong at it, the music's gonna switch and you're gonna hear that sort of like that bad guy music come on, the epic Star Wars bad guy music. And what you're gonna do at that point is you wanna make sure that you have one of your instructors as the bad guy. And you want them to dress the part too. So whether it's like just having a Darth Vader mask on, whether they have like a black hoodie on, something that makes them look like a bad guy. It doesn't have to be like makeup and all that crazy stuff. You can do it just with like all black and a black hoodie. Really, really simple way to do it. If you have like a lightsaber at your academy, I know a lot of you guys have bought like those Ultra Sabers, those all sorts of crazy lightsabers. Have them hold one of those so that makes them look even more Star Wars-like. But basically what's gonna happen is when the bad guy music pops on, your instructor who's dressed as that Sith Lord, that bad guy, is gonna come out onto the mat and sort of surprise the kids. Okay, and the Yoda is gonna start talking about how he feels a disturbance in the Force and he feels the dark side is close. And your entire class, your entire group of students and guests, they're gonna turn to face off against the bad guy for the last final round. And then Yoda's gonna tell the moves, they're gonna do all the moves. Make sure you have your instructor, the bad guy, react to all the moves. So when he gets force pushed, have him fly back a little bit. When they do the lift, have him like come up to his toes like he's sort of getting lifted, and then he falls down on the throw, gets back up, and then when they do that quake, that's like the knockout punch. That's when he's gonna go down and stay down after that. For the Force Shield move, which I forgot to mention, I would have whoever your bad guy is do something where he does like a force push at the kids that makes them have to use the Force Shield. But they're only going to go through the sound effects one time with the bad guy, and you'll get to see it in just a moment when you see me doing the routine. But at the end, right before the Force quakes, and that's like the big move, you hear Yoda sort of pump up your students again, where you tell them to focus and just to feel the energy around them, and then they'll do that final Force quake, the music goes silent, and boom, bad guy's down. And then Yoda's gonna congratulate them right afterwards. Now, in order to make this even more special and even more epic, this entire thing that I just got through telling you about, and that you're about to see in the video in a second, you're also gonna have them perform that one last time at the very end of the Parents Night Out, when the parents come to pick the kids up. And the cool thing about this is right away the parents are gonna get to see what their kids did, and right away they're also going to see what made this Parents Night Out so special that they should want to come back for another one. And this is really going to help sort of set apart and create sort of a wow moment for the parents to see their kids doing these cool moves with epic sound effects. Encourage the parents to video and post it on Facebook because once their friends see it too, they're going to want to start sending their kids to your Parents Nights Out as well. And it's all about creating that culture of your martial arts school is a place to be, whether you're a martial artist or not. Because we want kids coming and asking when the next Parents Night Out is. We want our students to tell us that their friends keep bothering them because they want to come back to the next Parents Night Out. So we really want this to be the third place for your community where they're either at home, school, or they're wanting to be at karate. And that's what the goal of this is, and this drill specifically is really going to help with that and sort of create that excitement for your students. So check out this video of me performing it. Obviously you're not going to see the bad guy in the video since it's just me, but you'll get an idea of how it works. And you'll see me turn sort of face off against the bad guy as well. But check it out. Also, please video and take pictures of your Parents Night Out and post it to the Level Up Action Kit group, because I would love to see some of your guys' cool bad guy costumes that you have going on, and just different things. And we may have a reward for the person or karate school that has like the best epic Rogue Squad Parents Night Out. So we'll have something really cool for you guys. All right, so check this out. Have fun and practice. Make sure your instructional team gets it down for the Parents Night Out.
Hello, young Padawans. Test you, I must, to make sure the Force is strong in you. The Force is your ally. Its energy surrounds us and binds us. You must feel the Force around you. Everywhere the Force is, focus, you must. Let's begin. Force, push. Force, shield. Force, lift. Force, throw. Force, break. Force, push. Force, shield. flow through you. Let's begin. Force, push. Force, shield. Force, lift. Force, throw. Force, quake. Yes, stronger you get. Force, push. Force, shield. Force, lift. Force, throw. Force, quake. There is a disturbance in the force. Sense the dark side.
This is where your staff member or bad guy will come out.
Evil approaches. Focus. Force, push. Force, shield. Force, lift. Force, throw. Focus. Feel the force flow through you. Force, quake. Please, Diane, your training is complete. Masters of the Force you are.
So that's the force form, the force battle that you guys can do with your students. Obviously, when I turn, that's going to be against the bad guy, which is one of your team members and instructors, sort of dressed like a bad guy. And at the end, they're going to do that big force quake, and that's when the bad guy falls. That's when he's out, and then he'll stay out until the song is over. And then, of course, have the kids celebrate and cheer afterwards. This would be a game changer for your parents' night out. And as soon as you guys' staff sees this video and actually practices, you're going to see them get really excited for it as well. So definitely, guys, practice, practice, practice. Get it down, and the kids will be convinced that they're in the Star Wars world.